Ladies and gentlemen, what risk are you going to have to take this year? What are you going to have to do to differentiate yourselves between the other banks and other institutions that are out there? What's going to make them remember you? Now, Terry is never going to forget coming up on the stage in Palm Springs and getting $100 simply for walking maybe 40 yards. Easy $100. A lot tougher in the marketplace, though. How are you going to stand out? How will you be different? You have to be willing to take a risk, even when maybe other institutions aren't doing it, when you don't understand your customer service perhaps, but you have to be willing to take a risk and not worry about what other people are thinking. Because many of you were there, it's like, well, I should go, but I don't know what he's going to say, what she's going to say. I don't feel comfortable. I don't know what's going to happen. That's business, as we all know. It's taking a major risk. But the rewards can be nice. Am I right, Terry? Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, playing football at the University of Nebraska and winning the National Championship, we had to take a risk. There's 111 Division I football teams out there. Every year, everyone wants to win the National Championship. Everyone wants to come to the stage, if you will, just like Terry did, to win that ultimate prize. But what's going to make you different? How are you going to be different than the other banks that are out there, the other institutions that are out there? You have to do something to be different. The best customer service, the best, when they first walk into the doors of your facility, how are you going to be different? That first point of contact, what makes you different? Terry took the risk this morning. She came up. One of the things besides taking a risk to be a champion, regardless if it's in business or in life, the second thing I think about as being a champion is the importance of listening. I met my wife my freshman year at the University of Nebraska. Her father is a farmer. She wanted me to take me home to meet her parents. Not many black farmers in the state of Nebraska. To my knowledge, there's none. We go out to her farm, and we're driving down the interstate, I-80 West. We take a right, and we're going through some hills, and I'm seeing cows up close. I meet my future father-in-law, but before we even go there, we go into this little small store. The store is about the size of this thing right here, not very big. There's two little boys that are looking at me, because I get out of the car, I have a Husker-issued jumpsuit on. You know, in college, when you get something for free, you wear it, all right? So I'm wearing this jumpsuit that says Husker Football, and there's two little kids. The town is only 210 people. The whole town. They would come here and think this was New York. All these people in this one room. It's amazing. I'm telling you, it's unreal. As I'm getting out of the car, two little boys are just looking at me like this. And I'm looking back at them, and they're looking at me. And as I'm going in the store and I'm coming back out, one starts riding his bike towards me, the other one's running. And then he starts riding faster, he starts running faster. And then they started yelling something. And I looked, they said, Michael Jordan! That's Michael Jordan! Oh, and they're running as fast, and I'm thinking, where's Michael Jordan at? And they're looking at me. Now, I didn't want to disappoint the little suckers, so when they brought their piece of paper, I just signed Michael Jordan on it for them. You know, they thought Michael Jordan lived. And Tom, listen, Mr. Cyphers knows, every bald-headed black man is not Michael Jordan, all right? Michael Jordan is 6'6". You're saying, what does this have to do with listening? Well, ladies and gents, it's a big story with listening. We go to my future father-in-law's. I meet him. They have a hog farm. I thought they had a few. A few to me is like 5. They have over 60,000 hogs that go through that farm in a year. It's a village. He teaches me how to power wash. Some of you Midwesterners know what I'm talking about, don't you? People on the West Coast are going, what do you mean? Is that like a surfboard or what, dude? I mean, yeah, a little different. Well, power wash, what hogs do when they leave a lot of stuff behind, and you know what I'm talking about. My job was to spray all of it out. A job that I begin to do. Still talking about the importance of listening, whether it's a customer, whether it's a client, whether it's your teammates. The importance of listening here. He explained to me the proper way to power wash, but I didn't listen. I heard what he said, but I didn't listen. And as a result, because I just heard and didn't listen, as I'm power washing away, I made a fatal mistake. Something he told me to do, but I just heard it. I didn't listen. He told me to never do it with my mouth open. Take a drink of water or coffee. I know you need it about now. Yeah. So it is with customers and clients. The importance of listening. Selling Power magazine said that 85% of those people were the consumers, were not satisfied with the people who sold them their products. Whether it's a banking institution, whether it was a Walmart, whether it was a store, regardless of what it was, they said they didn't feel that they were listened to. Isn't that amazing? Almost 9 out of 10 felt they weren't listened to during an interaction. The importance of listening can separate you miles from the competition. During a football game, ladies and gentlemen, there were 76,000 people in that stadium, all right? As a wide receiver, you had to listen to everything. And I wasn't a superstar or a starter at Nebraska or anything like that. But heck, our practices had hundreds of people there at times. And when you're bringing in a play, you're seeing all these noises and all these distractions. But they can never get away from the importance of listening, though, because it's costly if we drop the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine what your institution would look like if you said, we're going to listen to our client, to our customer base, like nothing else. Listening is crucial.